Sorry, I thought this box was empty. I'm just looking for some empty boxes because, I need to pack the stuff because, I'm moving to my dorm. Sorry, I'll just pack it right. Sorry. Actually, on second thought, I'm just kicking you out. I need the box. Bye. Hello, I've been asked to do a video about my essays and extracurriculars. I'll talk about essays later, but I was thinking because I need to, I could also discuss my extracurricular. I forgot to say, I probably saved my application on my school Chromebook, but yeah, that's gone. I'm still mad about that too because I also had photos on that and I just never got to save those. It's okay. I need to learn to let go. So to pack it, pull this out of the dumpster. Boba band. So this might be a little nasty, but you know what? It's okay. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yes!
I did just get my wisdom teeth removed, all four. It was hurting to smile. If I'm like mumbling, that's because I don't have the full movement. Very first activity, mock trial. Okay. Well, this, ew. Use that toilet paper? That's disgusting. It's not used, I think. Mock trial. I started that sophomore year until my senior year. My sophomore year, I was a witness. I forgot my role. Oh, I was like this high class jeweler. Case was about someone stealing a Shakespeare ring. My character believed it wasn't Shakespeare. No, my character believed it was Shakespeare. I was on the fence. I liked that role a lot because not only was it small, I also got to like wear a lot of jewelry because in the mock trial, you're not allowed to like dress up for your character, but I got to like dress up for my character wearing using jewelry because like...
Okay, let's move on.
I do have trauma from that year. It was the year that I was still like coming out of my shell. So oh! UPenn. I want my room to be like green and brown themes. And my room here is like gold, green, brown, red. Because that year, like the very last trial that I did, at that time I wasn't really good at improvising based on whatever the attorneys asked. So then when the attorney asked like this one question, which was unfair extrapolation, if I remember correctly, like they couldn't have asked the question, I like completely froze and I just like mumbled some random nonsense. I thought I cost us the trial. We did end up losing that trial. It wasn't my fault, according to the points at least. So I don't know. I continued that for the next 2 years. Junior year, I was an attorney. Well, what took so much of my time and was so stressful. It was fun though. I did like being an attorney. It was just, it took so much of my time. I don't know how I did it all junior year. But yeah, my last year, senior year, I wanted to take a step back because, college apps, and that's just a very stressful time. I would be a backup just in case the other people didn't want to do their role or something, or like was sick. I was the co-captain the junior year, and I was the secretary senior year. My mock trial coach, he wrote me an additional letter of recommendation. I don't know if that like helped me go into UPenn, but I actually really love mock trial. That was like one of my definitely recommend, and you can get awards from that. We were finalists my junior year, but we lost the final round. I still have the trophy from that year. I'm bringing this to UPenn, not because like I know it might be a little weird to bring like high school memorabilia, but like it's a like a what's it called, mallet? Is that what? I might not know the name of this mallet. Judge's gavel. It's a gavel. It goes with the theme green and brown, because it helped me get better at speaking and it forced me to get out of my shell. I'm just throwing stuff into here. I threw this. This is a spoon from Yogurtland. It doesn't doesn't fit the color scheme, but you know what? It's okay. Moving on, associated student body, which is student government at my school. This I also started my sophomore year and then to my senior year. Wow, I just started everything my senior year, which is something to know actually. While you should be starting everything your freshman year of high school, that's the best time to start. Like, it is okay if you don't start until sophomore year, like with some of these activities. Make sure that you're like sincere and stuff. So my sophomore year, I was the arts commissioner, which is like this liaison to the arts community. You just help run posters and stuff, make posters. Junior year, I ran for secretary, which I'm still confused how I won. For senior year, I was student representative to the board. I helped like start Art Student of the Month and made it like an actual thing. Like on the Instagram, we would like post about different artists because I saw that, at least at my school, the arts was really under recognized because There were a lot of talented artists. Made 1,000 plus posters. Okay, that's an estimation, but honestly, I made posters all 3 years of ASB, and the way that they were making us do posters like every single event, I think at least 1,000. I like kind of broke the ASB constitution because ASB period is always like earlier in the morning. That's like a required class, but that comes into conflict with the IB diploma program because there's certain classes that you have to be in earlier in the morning because there's not that many IB courses at my school at least. So that was just a very stressful time. I had to work around that too. Take initiative and like fight for what you want. If there's like some course that's stopping, some scheduling that's stopping you, just keep searching. Talk to your counselor. Make sure you advocate for yourself. You have to advocate in order to get what you want. Like, you're not going to get what you want if you don't ask for it.
But I want it now!
I like slowed down picking up decorations because I'm talking. There's this, which is a panda with it's like a pen, which is cute, but like, I don't know how the panda got so dirty. It's low-key, I'm still bringing this. Here is a sticker from an escape room. I keep going to escape room with my friends, and I think that's the only time that we escaped an escape room on time. I have this sticker. I don't have here to do that with. I'm Radio Rebel. Next, this is not good. I only did 2 activities and I'm out of breath. Southeastern Asian Club, something that I founded my sophomore year as well. The description that I put was teach Southeast Asian culture, slideshows to 90 plus, and oversaw 10 board members, help with PR, like social media, I guess. Social media PR. And then ran successful boba/noodle fundraisers. Start that club, but make sure that you actually do something with that club. At my high school, so many people started clubs and then just didn't do anything with it. At least make sure that you have routine meet. Make sure it's something that you actually care about. And you can use like abbreviations, like here I put SE Asian instead of Southeast Asian because that would have been too much. I have some Polaroids, a bracelet from Indonesia, I don't know where, and magnets. Should I just toss magnets in here? I feel like that's so messy. I have this like I don't like this bag though. May you be proud of the work you do. Thank you. The person you are and the difference you make. Words to live by. Especially during college season. Gosh, I'm so glad I'm done with that. Okay, I made this. My friend like spilled some type of soda on it. Random key. I don't know where this goes to actually. This, which is like an Android bot magnet. I don't have an Android. I used to. Don't have it anymore. I'm seeing this is yellow, like a devil one, gold one, green one. I feel like I'm definitely bringing these two. I don't know. I'm splitting the family up. I have this. It's like an eraser. It's so ugly though. This is so what 2016 when like emoji movie. Magnets like these. Okay, I have Paki, Indomie, Bulldog, Tyronet.
Okay, let's move on.
Batikrar, traditional Indonesian art craft passion project. Well, batik is a traditional Indonesian textile craft. It's very pretty. You should do your research. Or you can follow at Batikrar for my little small batik business. Basically tie-dye, but instead of, you know how tie-dye uses rubber band to resist the dye? It uses like wax. For my description, I put just the word publicity. I mean, I guess they understood I meant social media. Built website. Wow. You can visit the website if you want. batikrar@card.co. It's a very nice website. I'm still very proud of it. Donate 75% profit to immigration center. Difference actually, I ended up donating all of the profits to immigration center here, and they sent me a book. And wait, let me show you. Look, they sent me this thick book. I grew outreach by 3,134%. I know that's a very specific and exorbitant, is that a word, number. On Instagram they have this like feature where you can see like how much you've grown. And then second place 2D Art Muslim Interscholastic Tournament. I enter my batik pieces, or one piece, to this tournament, which is a nationwide thing actually. I would highly recommend joining that. They need people to join. So yeah, with passion projects, I know that that's like very college admissions buzzword. Like, just make sure it's actually something you're passionate about and make sure you're actually doing something with it. Don't just make like a random nonprofit and do nothing with that, because I feel like it can come off as very like you're not being sincere about your extracurriculars. A photo I took for my like Instagram commitment post. Wow. Oh. What? Wait, where's the camera? There. Next, a law internship. Formulated succinct arguments in real civil cases, contract/trademark. Next activity was write a poetry book. You can search it up on your own. It's called Politicity and the US Government. The premise behind that book, lay the foundation for young children and their education on civics and the US government, because that is something people should know about. It does answer a lot of questions on the US citizenship test, so that it lays that foundation. It's just like, it's a children's book. It's not a study guide. 100+ hours devoted to writing, drawing, and translating into Indonesian. Let's get back to this digital camera. It's such a cool camera. Like, it does that. It's like, it has selfie mode. I like your catitude. Hello. It's very millennial. This I got, I think, Quaker Day. It says Future Quaker. Doesn't really apply once I move in. So another activity I did was the American Civil Liberty Union's National Advocacy Institute in Washington, D.C. That was just like a week-long summer program. Wait, I think I found the lock to the key. A lot of advocacy stuff we learn about government. We went to the Capitol building. I think it's a Capitol or and we talked with representatives with like groups of like 6, and it talked about the COSA bill, or the Kids Online Safety Act. The big thing that I focused on was not the bill, because it's a political and you don't want to be political in your applications. Even if you think you have beliefs that align with the admissions officer, you never know, and you really don't want that to be the reason why you didn't get in. Or since I applied for political science, you can't really avoid politics, but just make sure that you take a very non-biased perspective. And the way that I did that was, I said, catered argument/research for both political parties. I actually recommend applying to this program, especially if you're political science, or if you're just interested in advocacy at all. They have a lot of scholarships. I got a scholarship to it, and you get to visit Washington, D.C. for free. Here's another pin I got, which is actually a good segue, because this is from my county's government. Next activity, this internship program for one of the supervisors, which is like, I didn't know what a supervisor was before this program, but just like run social welfare, stuff like that. I put this as an award. I was nominated for it by the school board. We discussed a lot of civic topics like homelessness, urban planning with government officials, including our representative. One of the big things is to lead a research capstone volunteer project to promote community outreach. Mine evolved over time, but mine was about food insecurity, and so I did health fair. Other activities I did, in general, volunteer organizations. I did National Honor Society, which I was the president of. Spanish Honor Society, California Scholarship Federation, did my friend's volunteer organization. I feel like I did more volunteer organizations, but the big thing was that I did enough hours for the Presidential Volunteer Service Award. I only got bronze, which is 165 hours, which is not to be laughed at. I did an internship with Turn Up Activism, which is about voting outreach. Did a lot of phone banks with them, getting people to vote. I made infographics telling people to vote. If you live in the US, they do YLS, like a leadership program. It's by HSF, the Hispanic Scholarship Federation. You don't have to be Hispanic to do YLS. I still talk to people from there too. Fly-in programs, a lot of colleges do fly-ins, like Dartmouth. I got into the one for Swarthmore, Pomona, Williams. Rice I didn't do because too young for that. UPenn kind of have one. I think it used to be in person, but it's an online fly. It's not a fly-in. It's called PEEP, Penn Early Exploration Program. Definitely recommend doing that. Although it does not guarantee you like admission, I'm pretty sure that it got me on their radar. I thrifted this, by the way, which made it so cheap. Like, usually college merch is so expensive. This was like only $5, and I can't even find this anywhere on the internet. I have this very nice decorated mirror. You can see my setup. Isn't it so cute? And it fits the color scheme, kind of. It has beer, a mini beer in the back. I put a little scene on top. I don't know how I'm gonna transport this. I don't know where this box came from. It's made in China, in case you were wondering. Oh, okay, wait. We're struggling. I feel like it's gonna put too much pressure on it. Okay, now it's stuck. Here's a rat, little cat toy, I think. AP Chem teacher had like rats, and you could buy one with like my school's point system. Little duckies. Or should I just bring the ones that fit the color scheme? Okay, multiple colors. I'm gonna bring the green and white ones. I should start wrapping this up, shouldn't I? Stanford's Law School partner with Envision, a company that does a lot of stuff. That's so vague. They do a program called Stanford Intensive Law and Trial, and you get to attend lectures by their professor, and you get to do your own little college mock trial session. Very fun. Definitely recommend. You get to go to the wharf. You have scholarships. It's a very pricey program unless you have that. I got a scholarship for it. I was also taking 4 summer classes at the same exact time. Very busy, booked and busy last summer. Definitely made me miss California. Be a teacher aide for chemistry. I graded tests. Also ran her aquaponics system. That was very fun. Aquaponics is basically like this self-running ecosystem. Top, there was like a garden. The water runoff from that ran into a tilapia. And then they always wanted to like kill themselves and jump out daily. I would be like working like my homework or something, and then all of a sudden we would hear like this plop in the back of the room, and there would just be the fish like flopping around. You know, I put Save Tilapia on my application. A few more decorations with you. Paropi plushie, Taboto tumbler, coconut guitar. More Taboto merch. It's an umbrella. Like ceramic pot, which I used to hold like my reusable cotton pads and ring lights. So see, this one. What is this actually? Oh, it's a monkey. Oh, okay. I already have a monkey plushie. Ow! No! A little piece like broke off. Those are some Spider-Man reflexes I had. Might not. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways. Oh! The box just spilled and everything. Okay, whatever. Thank you for watching. I've been recording for an hour 30. I will be posting my essay soon. You can always DM me if you have any questions, if you want any tips. I have a lot of tips to give. Maybe I should get an outro.